So let's talk about this potential Yankees Padres trade idea. Hey, everybody, hope you're doing well. So, Baltimore Orioles tied the series last night with the Yankees. It was good to see Garrett Cole back on the mound. Unfortunately, the Yankees did not, do enough to win. It was a 7-6 win in extra innings. But it was good to see Garrett Cole back. He was solid. Not Cy Young, but we don't need to be Cy Young. We just needed to be solid and healthy today and the next day. So I'll keep you posted on Garrett Cole's kind of how he's feeling the next couple of days too, because his recovery prognosis is going to be just as important as everything else. So today, tiebreaker, okay, and it's an opportunity for the Yankees to win this series, and hopefully they do. I think Luis Hill's on the mound today, so get ready, strap up boots. But I want to talk about a trade proposal that's been proposed, and I'm going to put it on the screen here. Okay, let's talk about this, and I want to see what your thoughts are. Okay, here we go. All right, Yankees trade for the Padres Gold Glove winner to fill biggest need. This is from Patrick McAvoy of Inside the Pinstripes. Okay, it says New York Yankees likely will be one of the most active teams ahead of the 2024 Major League Baseball trade deadline. I would agree, and I hope it's ahead of the deadline, not at the deadline. To be honest with you, New York has already got a great roster, but there have been some struggles. The Yankees have been the best team in baseball, but their great record masks some issues that have gone on, which is true too. New York hasn't gotten as much production out of the infield as they hoped, and now Anthony Rizzo is out for an extended period. Now you add him, you add Gleyber Torres, you add DJ Lemahieu, and even add Oswaldo Cabrera. We're not getting much production from the infield. Thankfully, we have Anthony Volpe doing his thing. The Yankees will likely be looking for some help in the infield. And one player who is mentioned as an intriguing option is San Diego Padres infielder Ha-Seong Kim by Fox Sports' Disha Thosor. The Yankees could trade Gleyber Torres or prospects and then flip those prospects for, say, Ha-Seong Kim or somebody like Jonathan India from the Reds. Thosar said, regardless of what the Yankees decide to do with Torres, whose name is annually floated in trade rumors, the second baseman's skimpy offensive output is costing him millions in his next contract, regardless or if he's traded before August. Kim could be the perfect option for the Yankees this summer. He has also been mentioned in trade rumors over the last year, and if he's available, New York should get the Padres on the phone. He earned his first Gold Glove award last season and finished 14th in the National League MVP voting. He can play all over the infield and provide the Yankees the depth that they certainly need right now with offensive upside. Okay, that's the article. Let me get it out of here. Okay, and intriguing. I hadn't considered him, to be honest with you. We've talked about other guys, right? We've talked about Jazz Chisholm. We've talked about Nolan Gorman. We've talked about Brendan Donovan and so many players. But we're getting these articles from folks, and it's going to get busier, right? So make sure to buckle up. I'll keep you posted on any type of article of interest that could be, potentially impactful for the Yankees leading into the trade deadline. I will get it to you, okay, and we'll talk about it. So, but again, and that way, because if you're not subscribed to this channel, you definitely want to be subscribed to this channel, okay? And if you do, hit the notification button as well. That way, when news does come out, I'm getting the beeper. When news does come out, you'll get it. Okay, when I go live to talk about stuff, you'll get that too. Okay, but here's some facts, right? And we know this stuff already. By the way, kudos to Giancarlo Stanton because he's still doing this thing. Man. He gets a lot of hate from fans, but he kept the Yankees in the game last night. He really, really did. And he brought them back. So, fortunately, the bullpen didn't hold it, but it is what it is. And but back to the infield. The fact is, yeah, Anthony Rizzo is right now being replaced by Ben Rice. We know this, right? DJ LeMahieu is not really replacing or even coming up to, providing additional offense to, even though he got a nice opposite field hit yesterday, to Rizzo's offense either. So where are we going to get this offensive production from? This is what the Yankees are looking for. And again, one of the biggest problems that the Yankees have had is situational hitting with runners in scoring position, right? We have a good chunk of the lineup, and then this other part, which we did not think would be this bad, is this bad. Okay, there's no denying that. We know this. So what are they going to do? They essentially have holes at third base, second base, and first base. How they fill them, we don't know yet. Could it be a trade? Could it be some kind of free agent signing? Some kind of call up? We don't know. Okay. Hopefully Ben Rice, gives enough production to not have to make a trade for somebody unappealing at the trade deadline, right? Gleyber Torres, my personal opinion, if you can get him for prospects and flip him for something like this, okay. I don't think he's going to be back next year. I personally don't. I don't know if he has enough trade value to even get, you know, international money, which I would go for as well. So, and you can just add prospects in a different situation to try to get a second baseman or call up somebody like Caleb Durbin, right? Um, but at the end of the day, how are they going to replace this production? They need this production from the infield. They do. And obviously, offensively and defensively, Gleyber Torres' defensive mishaps have hurt them more than they've helped them. So, and that's something that's just we see on a regular basis, and it's very frustrating to the fan base. I could totally relate with that. It's very frustrating. So, what are your thoughts on this particular trade proposal? Again, people are going to keep proposing these types of things, and it gives us food for thought. I want to at least put our thinking caps on. It might give us a different perspective. Is it somebody worth considering? Okay, and let me pull up his stats. Okay, Ha-Seong Kim, San Diego Padres. Okay, here we go. Right now, he's batting. First of all, he's 5'9", 160 pounds. He's 28 years old. He's only a year older than Torres. So he's a righty. Batting 217 with 9 home runs, 35 ribbies, no PS 712. So, but with good defense. So his stats aren't overly robust, but then again, they don't need to be. And again, he can play multiple positions. So he could play third. He could play short. Or could play second. So give Rizzo a day off. We'd have somebody in that could go in there and play credibly in his in his position that day. So Rizzo not Volpe. If Volpe needs a day off. So we and again his versatility comes into play. We need John Birdie back too, because he provides infield versatility too. But if you can get somebody like him and John Birdie back healthy too, then it gives the Yankees, offense in their infield a little bit of a different dynamic. You have 2 great infielders now, and unfortunately Anthony Rizzo's defense has taken a step back, not a leap back. His defense is taking a step back. His offense is taking a leap back. Okay. DJ Lemahieu, he's coming back from a long absence, so it's going to take some time. But I'm liking some of the signs I'm seeing there, but he still needs we need consistency from him, right? So third base, Oswaldo Cabrera. It was hot in the beginning, cold, and he's come back down to earth. What do we do there? I don't know. I've already talked about trading for someone like Brian Donovan or Ryan McMahon if they become available. But this guy's name has been floated in trade rooms already for a year, so maybe it's something that the Padres will consider. And any opportunity the Padres at this point to become incrementally more competitive, maybe they want to do that, right? So I don't think they're going to take Gleyber Torres, but you never know. So let me know what your thoughts are. Is this worth looking into? Is it? I'm considering, I'm definitely seriously considering it as an option. Why not? We've got to be open to every possibility, right? There's other folks that people have talked about too recently. So it would be Chisholm, Luis Rengifo. There's other players that people have talked about. Okay, I think Ryan McMahon's the better option at third base. Yes, so he's like a perfect fit here for the Yankees. But is he going to be available? We don't know. Is Rengifo going to be available? We don't know. So if he's the only one available, do the Yankees take the plunge? And at this point, it looks like the Yankees need to make probably 2 moves in the infield to go with probably 2 moves in the bullpen. Okay, so that's what we got right now. Obviously, I'll be back later on with the lineup for tonight's game against the Baltimore Orioles. Hopefully, the Yankees can take this series before the Atlanta Braves come to town. So, but give me your thoughts. Let's talk about this. Have you heard this guy? What do you know? What do you like? What do you not like? Let's get into it. Go Yankees.